The Patek Philippe Cubitus has been released now for over a month, and we're fortunate enough to be one of the first ones to get it. It's been slowly seen on the market, and opinions have been changing. Now I know this watch has a lot of people divided, and when it was first released, it was highly controversial. But now that it's released on the market and people are starting to seeing it on their wrist, they're slowly starting to admit to themselves that they actually like this watch. The list of controversial things about this watch would be everything from the size to this is not what Patek Philippe would do. Patek Philippe is selling out, it's very unoriginal, and my answer to that, why does it have to be original if it looks good? It has the horizontally embossed sunburst olive green dial, just like the 5711 with the olive green dial. It has a 45mm case size with an 8.3mm height. It has the caliber 2660 SC. And my least favorite spec is this watch has only 30 meters of water resistance. And again, this makes the watch fall into the same category as the Code 1159, where it's neither a sports watch because it doesn't have the same durability of a Nautilus or a Royal Oak, and it's not a dressy watch either. Now I have to say I really like this watch, especially this variation over the other two releases of the Cubitus. That olive green dial has a very, very rich and sophisticated look. I really like this dial. It's dark, it's mysterious, it's desaturated, but once it hits the sunlight, you really see that olive green shine through. And I really just love the dimension that the embossed pattern gives this dial. Now what I love about this watch is it's highly wearable. Yes, with a 45mm case size, it's still very wearable for both men and women. We got to shoot this watch on all of our team members who have very different wrist sizes, ranging from 6.1 inches to 8.6 inches. So you could see it looks great on pretty much everyone. It just gives the wearer of this watch a very bold and powerful look, something that the Nautilus I feel like misses. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the controversial take that this watch is replacing Nautilus or Patek Philippe is no longer sticking to their roots. I personally do not believe that this is replacing the Nautilus or that Patek Philippe is going outside of the box here. I mean, this thing is literally just a sharper, more rectangular Nautilus. Just like the Aquanaut did not replace the Nautilus, this thing is not going to replace the Nautilus. It's just going to give buyers more diversity in getting the watch that they want. And yes, you can make all the comparisons to the Cartier Santos and all the other rectangular watches, but having a sports watch like this from the greatest watchmaker in the world, a different kind of statement than any other rectangular watch from any other brand. You're getting a similar boldness from wearing an RM, but the elegance of wearing a Patek Philippe. Some people want a little bit more wrist presence with their watch, and this fills that gap. Here's the thing about watches like this. They always start out controversial. People hated the Nautilus when it came out. They hated the Royal Oak when it came out. And long before you know it, they become icons that are beloved. And I believe that this watch might not be the same icon as the Nautilus or the Royal Oak, but it definitely fills the gap within the market that Patek Philippe was missing. And if you think Patek Philippe is changing or selling out, check out the rest of their catalog. They're still very true to their dressy and elegant watches. The sport watches of Patek Philippe are just a chunk of what Patek Philippe makes. Just because a brand makes something that you don't like doesn't mean there's not 50 million other things that you're gonna love. But it definitely fills the market with more young money buyers. It's not gonna be for everyone, but it's definitely gonna fill the void of new money buyers that wanna buy a Patek but don't wanna feel like they have their grandfather's watch on. Will it be for everyone? Probably not, but that's the point. It's a watch with a bit of edge, and I'm here for it. This Patek Philippe Cubitus, reference number 5821, is retailed at $41,240, and we at Watchstop 5th have this price at $112,000. Let me know what you guys think. Have you been won over? Do you like the watch? Or are you still on the bandwagon of people that don't? Let us know in the comments below, and if you're interested in this watch or any other watch, feel free to contact us at Watchstop 5th. We'd be happy to help.